Hello everybody, how's it going, guys? Hopefully you're doing well. I know there's been a bit of like a break in between, and I posted some other videos to get some messages out, some of which are relevant to my current life, some not so much, but still has a message for those that need to hear it at that very moment in time. If you watch my videos, please do like, share, subscribe. If you want to donate, there's more than enough links down below. PayPal is acceptable. And I'm greatly appreciative of everything that you guys do to keep this channel going, especially those that are on board with me, those that help me, those that give encouraging words, especially. Okay? So let's see who's next. And every time I do this to shuffle to bring one out, it's just like I get a message just to pick one. Capricorn. Okay, so these are the original zodiacs before they changed them from the 13th and dropped Ophiuchus to the 12th. You can do your research on this and find out more about Ophiuchus and the whole healing journey and everything like that, and why they decided to change things and leave out that part of the body that's very important. Okay, so original Capricorn, January 19th to February 15th, the goat, spleen, adrenals, amethyst, eye, tiger's eye, Saturday, garnet, and Saturn and lead. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for you, huh? You could have been taken on a trip or being taken on a trip. Be cautious of those that you're going to be going with. If you trust the people, that's okay. By all means, go enjoy your vacation. What do we have for Capricorn? If you're just keeping your head down doing your work, continue to do so. Put aside a little savings. You may need it later. There's a bit of an exchange with another person. Maybe this is somebody you're around. Okay. Yeah, save some money, okay? Doesn't necessarily have to mean you're poor or you're going through hard times, but save some money. You've got the 4 of coins, and you're kind of saving for a rainy day, as my dad used to say. He once gave me $20 out of nowhere, and I was like, what's this for? And he's like, just save it for a rainy day. You know that saying? I kind of want to look up and find out what that actually means. I would do it right now, but the video recorder only does one thing at a time unless I split the screen, which I'm not going to do. You're resting, you're recovering, maybe you're in rehab, or you're doing something like cutting out bad habits, whether it be coffee, cigarettes, drinking. You're taking it easy on yourself. You're making sure that you put things first. There's more blue sky days ahead. You're giving yourself lots of time. If you haven't been getting any sleep, you should be getting more soon. Maybe that's because you have this comfort in knowing that you have like a backup plan, whether it be like one plan or several placed, so that there is nothing that could distract you from doing your healing phase. You could have felt like you were burning your candle a little bit too low, down to the very wick. And that could have been some influences around you that expected this, kind of like burn you out, and then you won't be able to succeed or thrive or something like that. Do not fall prey to people that want to waste you away to nothingness, okay? And it's funny because one of these windows is open, one of these windows is closed. If you notice that? So me facing out this way, this would be the right side open to what is, and the left side closed. All right? Your left side of your brain controls the right side of your body. Your right side of your brain controls the left side of your body. So keep that in mind. That might be a message for you. What else do we have? For hour. When I see for, F-O-U-R. For hour. For your peace. 4 of coins. 4 and 4. That's 8. Things coming back to you that you need. 8 of coins in reverse. So maybe you're taking a break, or that's your vacation that I was discussing earlier. I don't know if you want to use up your savings to go on vacation. Sometimes it's worth it. I remember the one time I went with my friend, and it was kind of on a whim. And I was like, I don't know if I could pay for rent when I get back, but I just went, and it was so worth it. Amazing experiences. I learned a lot of lessons, some good, some bad. But sometimes that's what you need, just to get away. You could be tired of the 9 to 5. Maybe you want to start creating your own business, Capricorn. And because you're not doing so, or because you're being worked to the bone or burning yourself to the wick, you're not so much in your sun energy, okay? The sun's in the reverse. 4 of Cups. You turned down an offer. What'd you turn down? Something you had in the past. I'm seeing the Visca Pisces sign. You turned down an opportunity to merge. I don't know if it's with yourself or another person. You turned down some sort of opportunity. Something that brought you joy. I don't know if this is past energy or if this is current energy that you're going through. But I think you're fully aware that you needed to give a break to yourself. Go easy on yourself. It's not, this world that we live in right now is created by everybody, okay? We co-create. And some people are not healed at all. Some people are semi-healed. Some people are almost on the brink of fully healing themselves. And it's like a collaborative thing. We're co-creating with the divine universe and every energy and entity that's in it. Maybe you think that better days will be tomorrow, but tomorrow doesn't ever come. It has to be the here and now, the present. Old rituals, old habitual things, old ways of thinking or traditions may not be really good for you at this time. And that kind of sounds generic, but legitimately, some things just do not help your situation. What can we get to clarify? The 8 of Coins and the Sun in the reverse. What's this, Capricorn? I don't mean to block you. Judgment, lack of or thereof. So something to do with lack of judgment. Maybe you made a bad judgment call. Maybe something's passed you by. That could have been that opportunity. That card didn't come out, but I did see it. On the bottom, what are you pointing to? Blowing the whistle. So this judgment card has an angel. The left side is down, the right side's up for blowing the whistle, so to speak, or speaking the truth, or shining light on things that need to be shone. So if it's a left side, which is right brain, you're not speaking from your creative self. You're not speaking from your inner child self. The angel's cloaked in red and green. So that's your root chakra and your love, your heart chakra, which stands on a part of the moon, which is in blue. So that'd be your throat chakra. Something isn't spoken. This could have to do with family. All right, and that may have an effect on your 8 of Coins, so your work ethic or just your workplace in general. You could be taking stuff from outside into work, and that's all you think about. If you're kind of put in solitude where you don't really communicate too much with other people, you could be thinking this again and again, over and over in your head about the decisions that you made or what you've lost out on or what you turned down. Stop it. Stop it. There's a reason things didn't go the way they're supposed to. There's a reason you're redirected in a certain position right now, or maybe you're going down a journey. Maybe you have to go into Hermit and you have to take into account the certain things that you have learned from this. You have to be in the present. Bring back that joy of yours. You don't want to waste this, okay? This is very crucial. X and X, your 2 gifts there. And in between, you've got a line drawn. All right? So don't get in the way of yourself. And that would be Ingwas. If I could show it to you here. Ingwas. And that is God Ingwas. Fertilization, actualization, beginning, okay? Balance, productivity, growth, common sense, family, home, relief, nature, frith, plenty, and faith. You could be lacking a little bit of faith within yourself. You've got this, okay? That's also N and G for the letter. Also, if you've ever seen those road signs, they look like a diamond. I believe, what is that for? Anyways, that's another symbol that can be very close to that. And then that would be the throat chakra, the root chakra, and the heart chakra. Red, blue, and green. Maybe you need to wear more of this. It could invoke some things. Yes, color has a vibrational frequency. So if you need to wear more blue, wear more green, or maybe you're feeling like you want to get more into something, wear that color. If that helps you, it very well could, okay? Sustenance. You may need to eat healthier foods for yourself. I'm not saying you don't eat at all, but if you have been eating, maybe you're not eating the correct things. What you put into your body, mind, and soul, what you digest, like Reader's Digest, what you take in is very important. Strike your creativity. Read something that is going to invoke that curiosity. Learn more, research, do what you have to do for you. What did I say? Not going within? It's okay. I'm not judging you for this, Capricorn, all right? Sometimes we kind of refuse to do that because it is a lot of fucking work. And you could already be dealing with like a million different things on your fucking plate right now, and you really don't want to do any hermit work. But it'll help you get out of the funk. It'll help you come up out of this mild depression. It'll help you come out of what was to what can I do right now? You got to ask yourself, go within, ask your inner child, that inner light. You have to go on your journey, take a stand. You could feel like you're in between like a rock and a hard place. Well, what can you do to change the situation? Can we get more on the Four of Swords and the Four of Coins? What are you resting? What are you putting away? Are you putting away old things? That would be good. Resting, resting. What are you saving for? Six of Coins. You've given too much of yourself to others. Maybe those that didn't really appreciate it. Or maybe somebody was giving to you and you didn't appreciate that. And now you're kind of put in a place to rethink about some of the things that maybe you weren't appreciative of. This person holds his belt too. He's kind of got one thumb under his belt. So generally when it comes to certain belts, that's keeping the pants up. Who wears the pants? That could also be for martial arts, the different colors of belts and different levels. You could be holding on to what you've already gained, but you've shared quite a bit with other people, or other people have shared with you. What else can we get from that one? Yeah, generosity, philanthropy, charity, kindness, gratification, gifts, and material gain. You could have very well been focused on material stuff, but it doesn't feel like you are, Capricorn. It feels like you're pretty humble when it comes to just having like thrift store stuff. In fact, you probably really enjoy thrifting. Maybe that'll spark some joy. Get a couple dollars, $20. What's that song from? I got $20 in my pocket. I'll wear your grandpa's clothes and rock it or something. This could be having to do with healing something from past childhood traumas. Maybe that's the hermit that you're avoiding. The lack of judgment of learning the lessons that you needed to learn already. You're a hard worker. You're going to do just fine. You want your joy back, you're going to have to take the steps, right? You're going to have to do it, just as we all do. Sometimes I take a breather in between. I mean, a couple days ago, I did a bath cleanse, and I lifted the veil, and I opened some doors of past child traumas too, specifically, and I went within, and there were tears shed, but I got a better understanding of how I was and who I was at the time and what I learned from the situation, even though it was painful. And afterwards, I felt almost like the closure that I needed to give myself. I felt really good afterwards. Yes, I was upset at the time, but it needed to be done because I needed to gain that understanding to get the clarity and closure so that I could learn the lesson and move forward. All right? You may think, or other people may think, this is just a game. You can consider it whatever you want. Chess is a game too. But there's very intelligent people that play the game of chess. And they are very patient. They make the proper judgment calls. So can you. What else do we got for Capricorn? Hanged Man. Okay, you might need a different perspective on things. Sometimes when you go out into the wilderness or you expose yourself to people that you're not usually hanging around, let's say one of those oddball friends that you usually, I don't mean this is you. Maybe you're the oddball friend. Maybe you got to hang around with some other people. Who you hang around with, get a different perspective. Maybe they'll give you some insight. You don't have to divulge everything and say all your childhood wounds, but like, what do you think about this situation? And if you're not typically the person that would talk about that sort of deep diving thing, maybe they'll be open to giving you some information that you might not have seen it that way before. Reach out to people that do what I do. You know, you don't have to come to me for a reading, but you can go to other readers and maybe they'll give you some clarity that you need to go in this hermit mode. And I put the hangman under the judgment thing. That's where it placed it automatically without even thinking. So your judgment on others could have had an effect on you, or maybe what you think other people, how they judge you. This could be in a workplace environment because it's like one under the other. The 8 of coins in reverse, the judgment in reverse, and then you got the hanged man. So don't worry about the fruits of the labor of other people or what they're doing and what they're accomplishing. Use your third eye. You have the capabilities of doing so. Capricorn, you are more than capable. Odin, look up Odin. Oh, I dropped a shit ton of cards. The one that's faced up right now is the Ace of Swords. This is your truth. This is your crown. This is your power. This is your divinity. This is your union within self. Both sides. This is your access to the root chakra and the solar plexus. Speaking the truth. Surrounded by love. Do it with good intention. I put that under the hermit. So whatever you go and deep dive into, make sure it's with good intention. Yes, I'm going to think about something right now that I didn't want to think about, but I'm going to do it. And my intention is to get the clarity and learn the lesson so that I can move forward, because I don't want to deal with this bullshit anymore. It keeps giving me things in my life. The divine universe keeps throwing things at me, keeps putting me in the same situation so that I learn that lesson, and I keep ignoring it, or I keep turning it down. Don't be hard on yourself, because sometimes it takes 1, 2, 3, a couple more tries just to get to that point where you've learned. Okay. What else can we get for Capricorn? Durable. Having the quality of lasting long, permanent, firm. Okay, this could have to do with the firmament, like in your own little bubble, your own little world. This could also have to do with the quality. So what you say and what you do, you work really hard. Right now it could be in reverse right now because you don't have any incentive. Maybe you don't feel like it's enough, but that requires you to do the other work. Okay, so there's physical 3D work, and then there's the spiritual aspect of it. You got to do the work on both ends, buddy. And I say buddy as if I'm talking to a male entity right now, or energy. You could be a feminine carrying your masculinity as well. No judgment here. But you could, it's your duty to do this stuff, okay? And you're very durable, so you're able to stand up against this. You made it this far. If you're watching this video, congratulations, you made it this far. Don't be hating on yourself. Opera, a dramatic composition or set to music and sung and acted on the stage. The theater where operas are performed. So it could feel like you're just playing this out, like you're acting every day, or you're just kind of doing things in whatever other people's dramas are. It's a rarity to have somebody like you to go through life and not really want to play a part. You just kind of want to be free. You don't want to be like a puppet on a string. You don't want to be controlled by other people. And it can seem like you're always wrapped up in drama because you're avoiding it. But you get to learn lessons when you discuss maturely with other people their dramas. I know this, I'm not encouraging you to get involved in drama and tear other people down. By no means is that what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when other people are bringing their drama to you or trying to involve you, you're allowed to speak your truth. Okay? You're allowed to say, you know what, I don't agree with that. I see where you're coming from. And is it possible that it's this, this, and this? Or, you know what, my own situation that I've gone through has given me some clarity and allowed me to understand this better in the situation. Instead of you tearing another person down, you're trying to both get to some sort of resolution and solution and clarity and closure and move forward. So sometimes the drama that you're being surrounded with or being thrown up on the stage, being told to act this way, act that way, when really you just want to be yourself. Well, part of that is being a little bit vulnerable and showing yourself to the world, showing yourself to that audience and participating. Okay? Don't be a dick. Cathartic. Purging. A medicine that purges. Something that makes you throw up. I don't know if you have any issues when it comes to, what is that? When you eat and throw up. Body images or anything like that. Whatever your insecurities are, that can turn into a physical ailment. Okay? Or a mental, emotional state. Purging can also mean you need to get rid of things that don't serve you. I say this time and time again. Almost like every fucking time. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I say this every time. You gotta purge what doesn't serve you. This could be turning into a physical ailment, if that's the case. Tremendous. Such as may cause trembling, terrible, and extraordinary. What you're going through right now is not unusual. Maybe in your circumstance feels unusual, but a lot of people go through different ascension, we'll call them ailments, or ways our bodies are communicating with us. They'll go through different, I don't want to call them what you get when you get like a disorder or disease or sickness. What do you call that? Like, you're not the effects, but you know what I'm getting at. Like, we're not going to list the side effects to whatever it is, but this is sometimes comes with the territory. Sometimes when you're approaching a new state of being, things shift and your body has to balance out vibrationally. And sometimes it's painful if your body's screaming at you or showing physical ailments of something, or physically what you're needing to learn. Well, it's a lesson too, and it's not to be ignored. And yeah, you do got to do the work. And yeah, you're doing the rest part. You're doing the setting aside things part. You're more than enough to be generous, or people have been generous with you. So, what else can we get? Let's get some Island Time Tiger's Eye. You could need to be more physically active. If you're not one to go to the gym, then do 1 push-up a day. Then give it a couple weeks, then do 2 push-ups a day. That's it. Nothing more expected from you. Just one thing. If the push-up's the middle finger, what is that? Out of all the energies, out of all the elements, ether? If the push-up is the middle finger, then that's what you gotta do. That's what I'm getting right now. Capricorn, you're funny. In a kind of melancholy kind of funny. Good catch. The Chaser. Okay, Chaser in a codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment issue. Get over the fear of being abandoned, because the only one that's abandoning you right now is yourself. I'm going to be tough love on you right now. And then Chaser in a codependent relationship. Whatever you're chasing, it better be for you. If it's not for you, if it's not for your highest good, and it's going to constantly evade you, because whatever is meant for you, you'll already know it's for you, and it'll come into you, so you don't have to fucking chase it. This chaser energy is a lesson. What we strive to go after. When you enjoy something, you're in the moment. You're not for tomorrow. You're not for the past. You're in the moment. You're like, I'm just doing this because I enjoy it. I'm not having a specific goal. Yeah, gold. I'm not having a specific goal, but if gold is the sun, if this is what you're chasing, it's already in you. Okay? I'm going to turn this right side up, and I'm going to put the chaser there. It's already in you, okay? Capricorn, it's in you. So what are you chasing yourself in a circle? Is that like that whole proverbial chasing yourself in a loop, eating your own tail? It's already within you. Rest peacefully, calm, stay at ease, breathe, just know. That's all, the knowingness. You just have to know that you already have it within you. You don't need to chase it. Anybody in the Emperor state as well. That card didn't come out yet, but if you're ever in that state, you don't chase nothing. Don't chase it. You could do a lot of daydreaming. Oh. Man in the mirror. Mirroring each other. Self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. There's that hermit mode energy again. I'm going to put that over the hermit. You have to be able to go within, including relationships. Cupid 0. The man that got shot through the heart, or a woman got shot through the heart and survived. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting, and hesitation. Do not hesitate. When your higher self is telling you to do something, do it. If you want to speak the truth, speak the truth. If you want to look at things differently, look at things differently. If you need to make a certain judgment call, then you make the fucking judgment call. If you need to work, sometimes you need to work. Sometimes you need to play. Okay, maybe you want to be more in the play. Love is coming because it's already within you. I'm going back to this whole idea here. You already have it. What did my dad tell me? Maybe you have some healing work to do with grandfather or dad. That's coming back and back. Back and back and back. This is going back generations. D-E-N. Ned. Anyways, lost my train of thought. Love is coming. So it's within you already. My dad told me that whatever you want to manifest, I'm putting Cupid 0 over Hanged Man. So it's perception, what you learn. Whatever you want to manifest, pretend like you already have it. You already have it. So what does it feel like? What does it smell like? Go to the senses. Get in the senses. How does it feel in your hands? Or if it's not like necessarily like that, how does that sensation feel? Remember when you felt it last. Remember how good it felt. Appreciate it. And instead of being more in the nostalgia, be in the now. Because you're feeling it now. You appreciate it. And you already have it. And keys on a ring, because this is going to be what's going to unlock the doors for you. Many options. Decisions. Unconventional, necessarily. String along and one night stands. Not necessarily going to help you, but talking to people and communicating with people may open some doors as well. Being open and honest with certain people, maybe a complete stranger you work with or an acquaintance, and they're talking to you about their stupid drama and you're like, ugh, I don't want to fucking hear it right now. I just want to do my job and go the fuck home. Well, be open to it. Be like, all right, I'm going to listen without judgment. I'm going to listen and hear what they have to say, and then maybe relate to it in my own way and what I've learned from it, or maybe give them some advice and clarity, or maybe ask them how they truly feel about a certain situation that they're talking about and why. Like if somebody's just like shit talking another person, you don't want to hear it because you don't seem Capricorn like the person that likes to indulge in that, but you have an occasion. Ask them why they feel that way. What's truly bugging them about that other person. And maybe it's going to give you some hermit mode energy there too. What you got to heal. And I'm going to put the keys on the ring over this because that's your key. Speaking, communicating, either internally with yourself or other people. Okay, and then past life oracle card for Capricorn. That came up quick. Father. The energies don't lie. Maybe I've lied in my life, but typically I found no point to that. I learned that early. I earned the fact to speak the truth because I learned that early. But I mean, the energies don't lie. These are tools. I appreciate the tools. Father, okay, whatever needs to be resolved. 6 of coins. Generosity. Maybe he wasn't giving to you, or you didn't feel like you were given enough. Finances. This is tied to your financial abundance, okay? This is past life oracle. So this is a lesson that your fathers, fucking fathers. And I don't know if that has to do with like abuse or something like that, or just like that's the energy I'm getting behind it, like fucking father. Okay? Past life card. Judgment again. Okay, leaving or travel. You may have to travel or leave that baggage behind. Or maybe you need to go on that trip. That's what you're saving for. Balance, duality, male and female. Or maybe this is what's affecting any kind of partnerships in the future. I'm putting that way over there with everything else. And spirituality and religion. You're already tapped into something. I don't know what it is, but pursue it. because that's your inner light, okay? I'll get 3 runes, 4 if I can, 5. I'm gonna have to read these quick. Do your own research. I'm not even gonna give you an explanation on this, okay? The moon, if you've been following my videos, you can search it for yourself, which is unknown. And then we've got Iwas, that's EHWAZ, pause it and look up the meaning yourself. And then we've got Algiz, ALGIZ, unknown. And then we've got, where are we here? Okay. We've got, again, unknown, Pertho, a lot of moon energy, that which needs to be seen. PERTHO. Now keep in mind, you're going to have to do your research. You're going to have to go online and find out what these mean. And then we got Fehu, which is cattle or innocent, okay? That's FEHU. Hopefully this helps.